And before you know it, you start seeing reading as an easy thing to do for you. And the more you read, the more likely you're going to do well in your exams. And now who pass exam no book? That is popular saying over here. So read with structure. Next is finding a reading partner that is more brilliant and more motivated to read than you. You guys, we don't select reading partners because of friendships, because of anything at all. The only reason why we select reading partners is because they read just as much as we read, or they read better than we read. You guys, I met a boy when I just came into college who read for 14 hours a day at a stretch, you guys. And at that time, I could barely read 1 hour without getting distracted. Guess what? I made him my friend. Did I start reading 14 hours immediately? Obviously no. But eventually his attitude rubbed off on me with time. He will go to the library and I will go to the library with him. Perhaps after 2 hours I will leave. At the second day, after 3 hours I will leave. But basically at the end of the day, I could not go a stretch like him. You guys, human beings are impressionable beings, meaning that people's attitudes can rub off on us if we choose to let it. So on days when you don't feel like reading, chances are your reading partner is going to spur you up to read. All those first class students in your class, all those A grade students in your class, make them all your friends. You need them. Next on my list is reading in chunks. So you can't go from barely reading an hour a day to doing the impossible and reading 24 hours each day. No, you have to break it down and build stamina. You guys, reading is like muscle memory. You have to train your brain and yourself to slowly sit down longer each day and slowly memorize more things each day. For instance, if I decide that today I want to read for 5 hours, meanwhile I know that my normal reading span is 30 minutes a day or 30 minutes in general, what I would do is I will pick up a particular book that I want to read and then start reading that 30 minutes. Once that 30 minutes has reached, which is supposed to be my reading span normally, I would close the book and then take a break. Take a 15 minutes break or a 10 minutes break depending on you. With that 15 minutes break, I'm going to walk around, or I'll go and get something to eat, or I'll go and ease myself if I'm feeling pressed, or I'll go and drink water, or if I'm in a library, I'll just walk around the library and see other students reading and just see if they can motivate me to continue reading once more. Or I can even call a loved one or someone, a mentor, a guide, and just tell them that, hey, today I wanted to read 5 hours, but it's just 30 minutes and I'm feeling tired. Perhaps they can just tell you a good word, or just listen to a motivational podcast, a speech, a video, anything. Literally just do something that will take your mind off the book or remind you why you should continue reading further, right? So after 15 minutes is over, go back to that book, open it again and try as much as possible to read for 45 minutes this time around. No matter, you're taking a 15 minutes break, so you're freshened up, you're all fresh, you're all new. It's really like maybe you're reading brand new. I think I've now opened the book before. So open the book now for 45 minutes. Try as much as possible to read that extra 15 minutes. Because you're coming from 30 minutes. Now, you want to read for 45 minutes. At the end of 45 minutes, if you're able to reach that 45 minutes mark, take another 15 minutes break. And do something invigorating. You can walk around, you can even go and jump and sing and dance. Let's not be more than 15 minutes. So that you don't forget the book totally. You can even watch a 15 minutes movie, I don't know. But be careful with that one because the movie can now become so interesting that you don't want to stop it anymore. At the end of that 15 minutes, go back to your book. And then open it again. And this time, try to go for 1 hour stretch. You guys, what this does is that this is training your head, training your muscles, training every single thing into a discipline to read longer. So this time around, we're reading for 1 hour straight, right? If you can reach that 1 hour mark for that day, in fact, take a 20 minutes break this time around because you've just come from reading 30 minutes. That's your life, that's your span before, to now reading 1 hour, up to a 1 hour stretch. So take a 20 minutes break, listen to motivational videos. You guys, even as a first class student or as an A grade student, I have over 4 hours of motivational videos on my phone because even I get unmotivated sometimes. So motivational videos have their place. Motivational music have their place. Listen to them, consult with others. If you see your friends reading in the library, you can go say hi. Maybe they might motivate you to read further. And after that 20 minutes break, go back again to the book and see if you can read another 1 hour stretch. Your body is just tired for that day, it's not doing it, you can come back the next day and repeat the process again. Remember, we're trying to read in chunks. We're trying to teach ourselves how to read by being patient and taking it small at a time. Before you know it, guys, you will stop needing those breaks. You just start reading 1 hour at a stretch, 2 hours at a stretch before you need any break, 3 hours at a stretch before you need any break, and before you know it, guys, you can go 5 hours without taking any break. You guys, it's practice. It's what you will train yourself and your muscles and your brain into doing. But if you just started wanting to read 5 hours straight, you just started wanting to read 10 hours straight, maybe you're coming from a place where you have just never read more than 1 hour before, more than 30 minutes before, and suddenly you want to read 5 hours straight, 10 hours straight, you guys, it's never gonna work, because you don't just jump from nothing to everything. You have to follow through steps, which is where that patience with yourself has to come in, because you must be patient with the way you are learning, be patient with the rate at which you are taking in things and processing things and assessing things. You are strengthening your muscles to be able to sit down for long hours, guys, which is not easy. Keep practicing this every day. It's not a one-time thing. You don't just do this on Monday and not do any other reading again from Tuesday to Sunday and expect that on the next week Monday you're just going to be so good and just read 5 hours straight. No, it's something that you take every single day. You practice it every single day to get better at it, and before you know it, from 5 hours of reading every day, you're reading 6 hours. From 6 hours, you're reading 7 hours. You guys, it takes time, it takes patience, it takes practice, which are all the things that I want you to do. See, give yourself to growth, give yourself to learning. This is you, right? This is you building yourself. You know what you want, you know what your dreams are, you know what your goals are, you know what your intentions are. You guys, you can do anything you want to do as long as you are disciplined enough and persistent enough to want to achieve that thing. You can achieve anything. So you can come from knowing nothing to knowing everything through practice and through steps and through being patient with yourself, which is what I want you guys to really practice. If you don't take any of that thing home, you guys, take this home. Practicing in small chunks, reading in small chunks, it works, you guys. It works every single time. Next is the fact that if you know that extra classes or help is what you need, then say so. If you need academical help, say so. If you need a tutor to understand your courses better, say so. If you know you need summer classes, say so. Rather than struggling on your own to read when you know that you're not assimilating on your own because you cannot learn it on your own. If you need extra help, say so or indicate it. You guys, since I was as young as 8 years old, my parents enrolled me in extra classes. You guys, every single year, they just hated the idea of idle children. They didn't want their children to be idle. So typically school will close by maybe 12 p.m. or 1 p.m. for younger children. But they would enroll me in extra classes from that afternoon all the way to evening because they did not want their children to be idle. And I hated it so much because I didn't like the idea of spending extra hours in school. So from that age till I was an adult, I kept on going for extra classes, extra lectures, and extra tutorials. And today, I can boldly thank them because these classes just made me better and understood concepts better than people that just went home after the normal classes. So if you know you're falling behind on your grades, falling behind academically, then chances are you might need extra classes and extra tutoring. There are courses today that I have A's and B's in that I never would have passed at all without extra tutoring and extra help, because they were teaching these courses way too fast in normal classes, you guys. I could not even cope at all. So thank God I had the wisdom to go and get extra tutoring and extra class, because I would have found myself repeating those courses the next year. So if extra classes is what you need, then say so. It's not a shameful thing to need extra help or extra tutoring. Everyone needs help. It's not a shameful thing at all. If you know that you need to study more, you need someone to put you through, then say so. Even if it's your own classmate, you are there to learn. They are there to help you. Everyone there is there to help each other. So if someone is making fun of someone else because the person is not learning at the rate that other people are learning, that does not make sense. That should not even affect you at all, because you know what you are there for. You know why you are in school. So if you know that a particular person is going to be able to help you improve your grades and go for the academically, then enlist that person's help. There is no shame in asking for help and needing extra classes. They are all there to make you better.